Lisa Brady, Fox News. From campus to campus, Jewish students raising safety concerns and accusing pro-Palestinian protesters of going beyond free speech.
When you come here and you call for an intifada revolution, you're calling for the death of my people.
I'm not. I'm Jewish. I was a Hillel manager.
There's no need to speak to me.
Conflate anti-Zionism with anti-Semitism.
That exchange at George Washington University, where students from other D.C. schools have also gathered. Most classes at Emory University in Atlanta being held remotely today as a precaution after 28 people were arrested yesterday, setting up tents on campus.
About 500 demonstrators protested on the quad and marched to the front of the theology school. At one point, the crowd pinned several police officers to the glass doors and threw things at them before dispersing.
Fox's Jonathan Seri at Emory, which says one protester from outside the school community was tased after being accused of attacking an officer. Some civil rights groups expressing concern, but Georgia's governor thanked police for restoring order. Columbia University, where tent protests began last week, is still negotiating with protesters, hoping to clear a resurgent encampment there without having to call in police again. Just getting word the Biden administration is dropping a plan to ban menthol cigarettes, at least for now. The Wall Street Journal first to report the decision, which had already been delayed, as the White House weighed potential public health benefits with political risk. Menthols are heavily marketed in black communities. Former President Trump says what he calls a rigged trial is going well in New York.
It should be over. The case is over. You heard what was said, and the case should be over.
His defense attorney is using a cross-examination of former tabloid publisher David Pecker to question the prosecution's claim of a hush money-related scheme to affect the outcome of the 2016 election. Pecker just wrapping up 4 days of testimony. America is listening to Fox News.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name Clay as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Progressive presents 10 things on a contractor's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Bidding a new client, giving an accurate estimate, finding affordable materials, getting a client to pay you for work you already did, getting a client to pay you, period, securing permits and workers and tools, getting those workers and tools to work together, and finding the perfect pair of overalls. Pockets, baby. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
A Florida member of Congress is reelected by default with no challengers.
U.S. Congresswoman Sheila Shirphyllis McCormick, a Democrat from Florida's 20th District in Broward and Palm Beach counties, will automatically win a new term as of today. The actual election was set for this November, like usual for congressional terms, but Shirphyllis McCormick is facing no opponent. Republicans from Broward and Palm Beach didn't bother fielding candidates in the district, known for being reliably blue. Hip-hop artist Luther Campbell from controversial 90s rap group 2 Live Crew was mounting a primary challenge against Shirphyllis McCormick, but failed to qualify by today's deadline. In Broward County, Florida, Eben Brown, Fox News.
The owner of a Michigan building that exploded last month is caught trying to leave the U.S.
U.S. Customs and New York Port Authority officials arresting Noor Kestu at John F. Kennedy International Airport, revealing the 31-year-old was trying to flee to Hong Kong with a one-way ticket. He was brought back to Michigan, where he's charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection to last month's fatal explosion in Clinton Township.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. Investigators say that building housed a vaping company. The explosion killed a 19-year-old about a quarter mile away. A popular retailer for home products will pay a price for misleading customers.
Williams-Sonoma has agreed to pay more than $3 million to settle claims that it improperly labeled its products as made in the U.S. when, in fact, they were made in China and other countries. The settlement by the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission represents the largest ever civil penalty imposed by the regulator's Made in USA labeling rule, which went into effect a couple years ago. In addition to the civil penalty, the settlement also requires Williams-Sonoma to submit annual compliance certifications and imposes a number of requirements about the claims the company makes.
Fox's Hillary Barsky. Williams-Sonoma is also the parent company of other brands, including Pottery Barn. And Lisa Brady. Fox News.
Good afternoon. I'm Andrea Drake with your local and regional news from the Sierra Radio Network newsroom. Here's what's happening. Child advocates of Lassen County marked a crucial step in aiding abused children with the opening of the new Michaela Center. Lassen County District Attorney Melissa Rios emphasized the necessity of relocating the center away from the busy district offices.
It has been a goal for me for the last 5 years to move that out of our office to its own off-site location where we can afford these families and these children more privacy. They're not coming into our workspace and being disrupted by our day-to-day activities. Lassen County Office of Ed had a vacant building and they leased it to us through our grant. We're very grateful to them for that opportunity. We are now at 1410 Chestnut Street.
Since its inception, 175 victims have received support symbolized by butterflies in the center's hall, signifying transformation. The interview room, adorned with a soft lilac hue, features a quote from Michaela, the center's namesake, alongside minimal furnishings and comforting toys. Trained interviewers conduct sessions following strict guidelines to ensure integrity in court proceedings. A discreetly located observation room also allows law enforcement, social workers, and prosecutors to monitor those interviews without disturbing the victims or families. The room features a display of framed booking photos of convicted offenders, reinforcing the center's commitment to justice. The new center aims to provide a safe haven for abused children to share their experiences, fostering healing and accountability for perpetrators. Plumas County search and rescue team saved 2 people trapped in the mud when the Office of Emergency Services alerted the team of an emergency beacon activation near Dixie Valley Road. Upon arrival, the search and rescue team discovered 2 elderly men aged 76 and 81 trapped in a vehicle that had become immobilized in the mud. Additionally, a U.S. Forest Service employee had also responded to the scene but found themselves also ensnared in the unforgiving terrain. Despite the challenging conditions, SAR swiftly initiated rescue operations. Utilizing winches, they successfully extricated both vehicles from the mud, allowing the stranded individuals to return home safely. The incident serves as a reminder of the invaluable role played by emergency responders in rural areas, specifically in adverse weather conditions and difficult terrain. The prompt and efficient response of the first responders ensured a swift resolution to the situation, preventing any serious consequences. Authorities have not disclosed the identities of the rescued individuals, but they have expressed gratitude for the collaborative effort between law enforcement, emergency services, and local agencies that facilitated the successful rescue operation. Midweek thunderstorms did result in at least 1 fire on the Hat Creek Ranger District in the Lassen National Forest. Forest officials say the fire, named the Coble Fire, was 1/10 of an acre and was located on the Hat Creek Rim near Coble Mountain. It has been fully contained and controlled. Over 40 strikes had been detected over that area as a cell passed over the region earlier this week. No other lightning-caused fires have been reported from this storm. And it's a victory for environmentalists and the community alike. U.S. Copper Corps withdraws its application for the Ingalls Superior Copper Mine. I'll have more details on this story coming up and more local news on 93 JDX 1240 KSUE.
Dedicated to their customers, committed to the communities they serve, loyal to their service to you. For over 60 years, that is the Ed Staub & Sons promise. Ed Staub & Sons have been serving Northeast California residents and businesses with diesel, dyed diesel, heating oil, propane, kerosene, bulk fuels, lubricants, and oils. Ed Staub & Sons providing quality products and service in meeting Northeast California energy needs. They offer tankless water heaters and propane-powered appliances too, along with Renai heaters. Visit them at edstaub.com.
We are blessed to live in our beautiful Susanville area. We're also lucky to have a locally owned supermarket dedicated to community with service you know and trust. Susanville Supermarket IGA. Fresh cut meats and vegetables and quality IGA products that help you save even more.
It's the private label sale this week at your IGA. Green leaf lettuce, 99 cents each. Russet potatoes, 10-pound bags, just $2.89. Best Yet or IGA mayo, 30-ounce jars, $3.99. Best Yet or IGA salad dressings. Selected varieties, 2 for $3. Best Yet cheese slices, selected varieties, 2 packages for $6. Best Yet or IGA mac and cheese, 2 boxes for $1. And Best Yet or IGA water, 24 packs, $2.99 plus CRV.
Now offering Instacart. Shopping has never been easier at your hometown IGA. Sign up, shop, check out, and delivered. 7 days a week on Grant Avenue and SusanvilleSupermarket.com. Like them on Facebook. Susanville Supermarket IGA, your hometown proud supermarket.
Zangle's Carpet, Floor & Home has been keeping a pretty big secret, but it's finally here and on the showroom floor. The Flex from Flex Steel. With patented blue spring strength, undeniable durability, incredible comfort, and better pricing than competitors' chairs, the Flex is available at Zangle's now. Stop by and take a seat in the newest, trendiest sectional on the market and build your own custom-designed Flex with our sales associates today at Zangle's Furniture, Main Street, Susanville, and Zangles.com.
Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to plan for your summer road trips. With Carlson's Tire Pros by your side, your vehicle will be ready to see the mountains, beaches, and everything in between. With Carlson's Tire Pros' full line of Michelin tires and products, you'll have the peace of mind to hit that road no matter what you drive. Visit in-store in Susanville or online at carlsonstirepros.com. Tire Pros. Love the drive.
When the loss of a loved one falls upon your family, know that all of us at Fink Funeral Home are here to support you and consider it an honor to serve your family. We are here to help pre-plan and plan for your family funeral service needs so your family can rest more easily. And now Fink Funeral Home has their new website they encourage you to visit to learn more about their services. Visit finkfuneralhome.com, finkfuneralhome.com, or call 530-257-4414.
1212 local news on 93 JDX 1240 KSUE. Environmentalists and opponents of the Ingalls Superior Copper Mine have achieved a victory in Plumas, at least for the time being. U.S. Copper Corp, the mining company seeking to resume operations at the historic mining site just outside of Greenville, has officially withdrawn its request for determination of vested rights for the mine's application, initially submitted on April 25th of last year. This decision follows the findings of the county's legal consultants, BBK, who concluded that there is insufficient evidence to support that determination of vested rights in favor of U.S. Copper Corp. Throughout this process, the community has predominantly expressed opposition to the proposed mining operation. Concerns raised encompass procedural and social issues, as well as anxieties regarding water safety, quality of life, and environmental conservation. U.S. Copper Corp had plans for a significant open-pit copper mine within the Moonlight Superior Copper Project and sought vested rights to simplify the approval process by exempting the company from certain regulations. Yet despite the withdrawal of the application, the company still has some options for potential future actions. The Honey Lake Valley Community Pool needs your creative touch. The board noticed that the pool currently lacks a logo, so they're inviting the community to participate in a design contest hosted by the Recreational Authority. If you're eager to showcase your artistic skills, you can design an original logo that embodies the pool. The only requirement is that your design must feature the name Honey Lake Valley Community Pool. All submitted designs will be voted on by fellow pool goers. The top 2 designs will then be presented to the Recreational Authority Board for final selection at the June 18th meeting. The winning designer will be awarded a complimentary family pass for the entire 2024 season. Submit your entries by May 20th, ensuring your submission includes your name and phone number. The Honey Lake Valley Community Pool has announced its opening date for the season, which will be on May 13th. And that is what's happening today from your only local news radio, keeping you informed and connected to your communities throughout Lassen, Plumas, and Sierra counties. Northeast California weather. And at 12:14, time to take a look at your 3-day northeastern California weather. We're currently at about 50 degrees outside the studios here in Susanville. We are going to continue to see scattered showers throughout your afternoon with a possibility of a thunderstorm later in the evening. We'll see a low up to about 33 tonight. It's going to get quite chilly. There will be snow levels at about 4,900 feet by midnight. We'll see mostly sunny skies, though, for tomorrow. A warm-up, highs near 63 degrees. Overnight lows slightly warmer at 37. And then another warm-up on Sunday, more sunshine and highs near 70 degrees. All your weather updates heard right here throughout your day, as well as while you're on the go through our app, Sierra Daily News. Also found on our website, SierraDailyNews.com, are obituaries provided by Fink's Funeral Home. All new announcements will be heard here each weekday following your news at noon. That will wrap up your Friday noon news updates. Of course, more local news will be coming up on Live at 5 with your hosts Amanda and Aaron, where you can wrap up your Friday with the 5 team, of course, along with great guests and fun surveys and much, much more. And also, we want to congratulate our winner of our Princess Cruise to Cabo San Lucas. It's Roland Dowden from Susanville, who registered at our vacation sponsor, Diamond Mountain Casino. Roland and his guests will be enjoying a fabulous Princess Cruise to Cabo. And we're not done, because we're set to give away our next cruise to Cabo this coming month. Make sure you visit SareDailyNews.com and check out our sponsors. Then register and listen to hear your name drawn on air. More winners, more fun on your official vacation stations. From the Sierra Radio Network Newsroom, I'm Andrea Drake. Thanks for joining me with your news at noon. Coming up next is your checkup on health. Then more Sierra's Best Country on 93 JDX and Fox Across America. Jimmy Fela on 1240 KSUE.
Ready for that new deck? How about an addition? Start fresh in 2024. Bring the beauty of the great outdoors in with CST General Contractors. For over 35 years, CST General Contractors have served the Lake Elsinore and Chester areas, providing year-round work for all your home projects. CST General Contractors. For room additions, electrical, solar electric, and Generac generator installation too. Call 530-258-6690 and get started.
Providers and staff at Northeastern Rural Health Clinic would like to remind you to schedule your annual wellness exam. Seeing your medical provider for regular checkups and lab work helps to better manage health problems and even prevent many health problems. Most insurance will be covered for the full cost of the exam. Call today to schedule your annual wellness exam. If you are a patient at Northeastern or Westwood Family Practice and have no insurance, ask about our sliding fee and discount lab programs to see if you qualify. Call Northeastern Health Clinic at 251-5000 to schedule your exam today. That number again is 251-5000. A service of Northeastern Rural Health Clinic, where quality health care is your choice and our commitment.
Check Up on Health with Chris Whitting.
A study from the University of Chicago found that, surprisingly, living out in the country is worse for your hearing than city life, according to Professor David Ryan.
The relationship between rurality and higher rates of hearing loss was so strong in our study. There's probably many things that are going on in rural areas. First, there's many opportunities for loud noise exposures, both from occupations and from recreation. So anyone who rides a dirt bike or an ATV or hunters and shearers know that they experience a lot of potential noise exposures. However, there's probably more going on than that. Rural areas have higher rates of preterm births, and preterm births are associated with about a 10 times greater risk of hearing loss at birth. Also, rural areas have less access to health care, and study shows less access to audiologists.
With Checkup on Health, I'm Chris Whitting.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Don't worry, we got you covered. More of Fox Across America coming up on KSUE Susanville.
On Fox Across America, don't go away.
You're listening to Fox Across America with Jimmy Fela.
A very inventive, troubled comedian.
If
If spring allergies keep you trapped inside, then you need Navage Nasal Care to keep you breathing clearly and enjoying all the beauties of spring. Navage helps clear nasal passages that are often clogged because of seasonal allergies. Navage